All right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off first and foremost by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakdash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, great millstone who rule and teach well. And peace, love, salutations, and blessings to those who do this work in truth and sincerity. And I'm going to start off with a quick scripture. I'm going to go to the book of Psalms. The book of Psalms 109. And 2 it says, "For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They compassed me about also with words of hatred and fought against me without cause." All right. Now, I just wanted to give an example of how, I don't know if y'all up on this Afroman case. And I wasn't gonna do a video about this. It was on my spirit too, but I was like, that might not. But then when I seen this video, I seen how in depth it's going. He had mentioned something in his video that really did spark, like, yeah, you know what, I need to do that, because that's what these people do. Okay, now just to give you a preface, right? We're gonna go to the beginning of the video and just watch a little bit, and then we're gonna scroll back to the end, because they went into this man's house with the bogus warrant, broke his broke his broke in his door, stole money from him, uh broke his gate and did a whole lot of damage. And let's just play some of the video, and and this is fair use. I'm not profiting off of this in any way. It's for educational and entertainment, well, educational purposes only.
Trying to steal his shit, he started making a bunch of songs, really a bogus warrant. They go into, and they said it was because he had drugs, which wouldn't be the most surprising thing in the world, but they also accused him of kidnapping or something like that. Now, it turns out that was total bullshit. It just wasn't true, right? So they got this really a bogus warrant. They go into his house and they rob him. They steal his shit, right? But now they fucked up because he actually has it recorded and he can prove that they stole his shit. But then he calls them out on it, but then they sue him, and they sue him for defamation. So why are they suing him for defamation? Because after he caught them red-handed trying to steal his shit, he started making a bunch of songs, basically mocking the police, right? And one of them he says he fucked a guy's wife or whatever, and he sings about it, and it's really funny, and he posts it online, and they get all outraged and they sue him for defamation. By the way, the nerve, right? The nerve to be caught red-handed stealing his shit, and then they sue him for defamation when he sings about how fucked up and stupid these guys are, right? So anyway, here's a quick little rundown from a local news segment, and you get a little bit of the gist of what's going on with this thing. Watch.
I should have freedom of speech. I should be allowed to sing about my life. And police officers that violate my home, steal my money, should not be allowed to sue me.
In August of 2022, Adams County deputies raided the home of Joseph Foreman, better known as the rapper Afroman. They had a search warrant tied to an investigation into possible drugs and kidnapping victims.
They didn't charge me for any crimes. They didn't find no large amounts of marijuana or whatever narcotic they were saying. They didn't find any kidnapping victims.
Afroman was never charged with a crime after the raid. Deputies seized thousands of dollars in cash that was later returned, but Afroman says about $400 was never recovered. The raid also left damage throughout his home, and he says the department told him it was not responsible for paying for the repairs.
The guy started laughing and waddling his head. He goes, "We're not required to do that." And they were unapologetic.
Afroman used his own security footage from the raids in a music video to make money to pay for the damages sustained to his home.
I got freedom of speech, and then I used my personal life to write my music. I was going to clean my room, but then I got, "Will you help me repair my gate? Will you help me repair my door?" I'm singing about what actually happened to me.
Deputies who appear in the video are now suing the rapper for the damages caused by their faces being in the videos.
Hey, we raid your house, we steal your money, we disconnect your cameras. Now we need to sue you for saying something about it.
Afroman filed a countersuit for the damages to his home, and Judge Jonathan Hines dismissed those charges in February.
They dismissed all of my claims with the click of a mouse in some little office somewhere without a hearing.
Afroman believes this lawsuit violates his free speech rights as an American and as a working artist in the United States.
As a working rapper that raps for a living and pays taxes to America with rap money, I need raw materials. Raw materials is my life experience.
Now, let me show you. This is one of the songs that he made about one of the cops. And
now these songs are hilarious. Okay. Now, I'm going to play a little bit again. Fair use.
Fuck the cop's wife. Let's get it.
Randy Walters is the son of
I sped it up a little bit just so you know.
a bitch. Yeah, that's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit is sort of catchy. I'm not sure though. I don't know if I like it better on 1.25 times speed or here, I'll put it back on normal speed. You tell me.
It's my dough. It's my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. Fix my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough.
Fix my door, stop stealing my dough.
All right, so then he does another clip right here where, okay, let's fast forward a little bit.
Grounds for defamation. All right, let's watch this. This is amazing.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife?
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light?
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
Bruh.
All right, and then here's another one. You know, because he goes in talking about something that caused him tremendous pain. Yeah, there you go, right here.
She raided my house. She just looked at my camera.
Is she crying? Why are you crying?
So that's enough right there. All right, so we're going to go to this part right here where he says something, and this what made me want to do the video, because this is what I was thinking the whole time. It's like, hold up. How y'all going to be the villains and then turn around and be the victims? And this is that victim-villain shit that these people do, that the Israelis do. Now, here you go. Now, he going to say it.
This is like some Israel shit from the police department. You know, Israel's the biggest crybaby in the world. They act like they're the victim as they like do multiple genocides right in front of our face. This is what they're doing here. They're like, they committed a bunch of crimes. They went on a crime spree at Afro Man's expense. Then they're like, I'm gonna take you to court and cry because your music made fun of me.
Right. Now, there it is. They're the victim-villain. Okay? And this is what they do, these people. All right? You know, and I know it may seem arbitrary and funny, you know, the whole, Afro man, but if you look at it on a more spiritual level, this is what these people do. They commit a crime, right? You call them out for what the evil that they did, and then they want to cry and act like they're the victim. That's what these people do. They're the victim villain. All right? They're the victim villain. That's what these people are. Okay? And this is a prime example of that. You know, he went in and he tried to get them to repair. They mocked him. He laughed at him. They sent him about his way. So what did he do? He made songs about the experiences that he had. That's what he said at the beginning of the video. So then they try to sue him for tarnishing their character. Well, your characters are already tarnished. All right? You brought out false accusations like you do with Jake, you know, and charges. I'm going to read it again. It says, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They compassed me about also with words of hatred and fought against me without cause. And that's what these Edomites do, man. And this was just an example of Jake in the world that's experiencing what Jake has been experiencing for thousands of years, damn near. Okay? You got these people attacking you and accusing you without cause. They're accusing you of the very thing that they're doing. Okay? That's what these people do. They play the victim villain. We're the villains, but we're the victims too. We're the villains when we're doing it to you, and we're the victims when you're calling us out on it. All right? And see, the world is seeing y'all for who y'all are now. It's no more it's no more hiding this bullshit of the wrongdoing that you're doing, and then you try to turn around and make it seem like you have a righteous cause. And then the one guy, he asked him in court, he said, hey, is your wife cheating on you? He said, I don't know. Like, what are you talking about, bro? So you don't know whether or not he's saying is true or false, which means you don't even know if he's defaming you. You know? This is Revelation 12 and 10. It says, and I heard with a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. And that's these devils. They always making accusations against Jake for the very thing that they're doing, accusing us of evil. When y'all break into his house, like the thief break into Jake's house, strongman's house, you rape, rob, and murder, and steal and pillage, and then when you get called out for it, you want to say, "Well, Lord, they doing it." When you're the one that's putting the poison in the neighborhoods, you're the one that's shipping the guns in the neighborhoods. You're the one that's defunding and giving the worst education possible, and putting Jake in the impoverished neighborhoods. And Jake is doing all these things, and then you want to turn around and accuse him of the very thing that you're causing. But then you have all these resources, you have all these things, and yet you're the number one person doing this stuff. The number one school shooter, Edomites. The number one serial killer, Edomites. The number one pedophile, Edomites. And you can go all the way down the list of number one of the wicked things that happen in the world, and you'll see that they're all Edomites. And yet you want to point the finger at Jake because Jake is going around killing each other. Well, you murder the world. You people murder the world. Who's over there committing genocide in Gaza? Who's the one that attacked Iran for no reason? Who's doing all that stuff? So when you look at this case with Afro Man and you may say, oh, this is funny. Yeah, it is funny, but when you look at it on a deeper level, this is what these people do. They commit crimes and they hold themselves not guilty for the crimes that they commit. Okay? They say to themselves, we're going to let the law of justice be our strength. We got the power to do so. We're going to do it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay? Constantly accusing our people of the very thing that he's doing. This is Psalms 35 and 11. It says, false witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things I knew not. You know, on a small scale, you got my man's Afro Man up in there. And he's a wicked Jake. Nobody's saying that this dude is innocent. He's a wicked Jake with his American flag, but we're just using him as an example. Okay? He didn't realize that they had a bogus warrant by somebody that said, oh, well, Afro Man, he's selling drugs out of his house. Well, that's what they do to us. They say they accuse us of things that we don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Laying charges on me and I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, what is this that you're saying that I did? Why is it that you get to go to court and you can't even face accusers, people that accuse you of the things that you do? The scriptures talk about how with two or more witnesses, let the truth be established. Y'all don't even have a second witness. How could one person just sit there and say somebody did something, and then you believe them, and that's it? Well, you got another eyewitness? No. Well, okay. Well, we can't go on that. We can't substantiate that. It's just as simple as that. But when you're dealing with Jake, oh, he did that? Yeah. Oh, okay, we got to get a warrant. We're the real threat. That's why, man, I can't wait till the Lord bring you devils down, man. I hate you devils, man. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of liars and thieves and never want to take responsibilities for the wicked things that you do, but you want to call everybody else out on the things that you caused them to do. All right? Let's see. This is because I quoted it. So bring it out. Oh, my bad. All right, this is our Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 10. It says, let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us spare not the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Let the law, let our strength be the law of justice. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. He is clean contrary to our doing. He upbraideth us with our offending of the law, and objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. And infamy is a word which means it's like being famous, but famous in a negative light. Okay, so when we object to the infamy, the wicked things that this man is doing, we object to that. Okay, and we're like, nah, that ain't right. Okay, Salakia. So you got these devils out here just busting down people's doors like they always do. And how many Jakes are in jail right now for crimes that they didn't commit? Just think about that. Think about all these damn women who done lied on these Jakes and said they done raped them and things of that nature, and they in jail. Think about how you got people in jail, Jakes in jail for little bullshit charges like possession of marijuana, and they in there for years. Think about that. Okay, as I said, these are some wicked and these people are the ones that bring it into the country. They set up the prison industrial complex. They're the ones who got children on the back of milk cartons and with the STEAM class and things of that nature. Okay, but then they want to accuse other people of that. Okay, and then if you speak out against them, like they say, who can't you talk about? Having police officers go to people's houses because you done said something about these people on the internet. Y'all know who I'm talking about. This is Isaiah 29. Isaiah 29 and 21. I'm going to start at 20. It says, for the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. All y'all wanting to get involved with this wicked shit that's going on. That make an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth at the gate, and turn aside the just for things of naught. For a thing of naught. All right. You make a man an offender for a word, for calling you out on your wickedness. Call him anti whatever, because you evil as hell, and people don't want to deal with that wicked ass shit no more. All right, the world is tired of you, tired of the evil, tired, sick of it. They don't want to deal with it anymore. All right, and now it's all come out that you are the actual evil. You're the actual criminal. You're the actual villain. Okay, and this is just on a carnal level. It's showing you that, you know what I'm saying, that victim villain shit ain't working no more. It's not working no more. And it's happening on every level. That victim villain shit. He said he made fun of me. Yeah, well, he made fun of you because you went in and kicked down his door and pointed guns at him and his family. Okay, what do you think is more traumatizing? Getting an AR-15 pointed at your child and your door kicked in, or somebody making a video about you? But that just shows you that there's greater weapons than guns. Because at the end of the day, that them songs really cause damage to that police department, that sheriff's department. Okay, so hey man, Esau, you ain't getting away with this shit no more, man. It's over with. All right? On every level, it's over with. Okay? So with that, I'm going to end it off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to you. How about Shemi, how Shai, about Shem Rakar Kadash. Hope it was edifying. Till the next time I say Shalom.